anybody gonna tell me what this is about?
We're getting to that, sir. Just a moment.
And nobody's telling us shit.
Right now, I'm leading this investigation.
And I don't understand what any of this is about.
That is exactly it. You don't understand. Just keep your hands on the table.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in today. We appreciate it.
I'm not sure as to why I'm on this side of the table and not on your side of the table.
And so let's just start from the top. You don't understand. Please state your name.
Officer of the Cleveland Department of Police.
Special Agent Law.
My name is Sergeant I'm with the Cleveland Police Department.
Will you please state your relationship to the Wild Bunch / Electric Six?
I really like them, and I saw a lot of their shows.
I was assigned to this case after the seizure of most of the evidence by the Cleveland Department of Police.
I believe you've already been informed. We're here to discuss the details of the raid you participated in at 15711 Waterloo Road in Cleveland, Ohio.
We got a call that there had been, that there was a body. The assumption was that it was possibly a suicide.
We entered the building with a warrant.
The subject had been dead for some time.
Behind a false wall, we found a very extensive, what one could just best describe in this business as a murder board. Connecting several details to a case as yet that because the evidence was taken from us by your department, we have not been able to piece together.
In the 27 years I've been doing this, I've never seen anything like it.
What were your impressions of them as people?
As people?
Oh, I mean,
It's not bad.
I'm sorry, I don't mean, we just started, I don't mean to be...
can we strike
I'm sorry.
any notes about
I'm sorry.
personal life off
Sorry.
of the record?
And they were really nice guys. I thought they were really nice guys.
I have this box that you kind of helped put together. The evidence from case number 86753-09. Could you please walk me through it for the purposes of this interview, sir?
All right, let's see what's in here.
Having trouble with that box cutter there, officer?
No, doing just fine. Wow.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Can you read what's on the label of this box?
And it says featuring Fire Deluxe Remastered LP.
Future events such as these, which is a bonus LP.
A bonus DVD of videos, a bonus CD,
This is an exclusive 40-page investigative booklet.
and a sealed evidence dossier. Don't ask too many questions, you might not like what you find. This is some kind of box set.
Appears to be a man on fire. So I always like this record cover.
Inside the box. Okay, this is one of our evidence bags.
Can you read the evidence bag number to me, sir?
Property number 115.
231-2027. This is what we found on site. This is assets from the Cleveland Department of Police raid.
Do not duplicate. Date sealed 8/17/24. Time sealed 8:53 a.m.
You'll find a pair of scissors on the desk. Please cut that packet open.
This one on top, it's sealed.
There's some scissors on the table if you need them.
Yeah, but what if I want to sell this?
Please cut the packet open.
But it's gonna harm the resale value if I cut it open.
This is going to affect the resale value.
Please note, witness is unpacking contents of the evidence packet.
Electric 6 faking the rock effect, so I believe this is the previously mentioned CD/DVD.
The CD has music on it, and the DVD is like a CD, but has movies. And it's got some live footage, some found footage, some TV shows that they were on, and I think this is just more rare stuff, right? And it'll sound perfect.
A scientist has told me that compact discs sound better than vinyl. How do you feel about that?
That's as far as I know, that is correct.
Please carry on.
The second piece appears to be a file folder.
No review without prior written authorization.
Within this file folder are several images that were saved by Mr. on his quote-unquote murder board, chronicling the exploits of this Electric 6/Wild Bunch.
Inside the folder, okay, so these are photos of what we found in the basement. This is consistent with what was in the basement in our raid.
Were you able to piece together anything about Wild Bunch, the Electric 6?
Absolutely. This is, I mean, this is from boxes. There were so many boxes of this. The fact that we got it down to this is...
And did you or any member of your team tamper with said murder board?
We didn't even have time to do that before your people, I assume it was your people, showed up.
You mean before my people were called in to handle this case?
Well, I don't know why you were there or what you were doing there. All I know is that we had cameras full of photographs, and it appears to have been these photographs, and they were taken from us.
And then there's a bunch of stuff in here. I don't know, just a bunch of pictures and shit.
There appears to be 12 or 15 sheets of artifacts from what would have been our seizure contained in this folder.
I'm hoping you can walk me through the case file document and give me a little bit of information on the members of the Wild Bunch.
So this looks like a 40-page booklet. This is something that your department assembled? Your agency assembled this?
I'm unwilling to answer that at this time, officer.
Yes, I put all this together. This is the culmination of many, many months of research.
Touch upon, I believe, the member known as Dick Valentine.
Dick Valentine. We don't know too much about it, really. It's always been bits and pieces. Have you ever wanted to know what a newscaster would sound like if they decided to become a lead singer of a band?
Do you mind if I go through this later? I want to see if there's any pictures.
That would be fine, sir, and you're welcome to go through the book with an associate of mine. Let's move on to, I believe, Martin M.
Okay, we'll get to that, I suppose. Oh boy. So, the thing that always struck me about her was that
Martin M. Identifies as a cis white male.
I'm cooperating. It would be nice if you guys cooperated.
Well, I don't have to cooperate, sir.
I suppose that, hold on, I mean, that changes things a little bit. I always just assumed, okay,
And are you familiar with this Wild Bunch / Electric 6?
No, they're not the type of people that I would ever have wanted to associate with.
Rock and roll Indian.
when we thought that we knew about him, something would come up and it would shock us, and everything we thought we knew was wrong. He's 17 monkeys in a trench coat trying to be a human being, and he's an unknowable figure, perhaps easier to gauge than some of the others, but still.
You can almost smell them.
Turn the page to Search Joe Bot.
This fucking guy. Everything that I read about him, he's quite possibly the worst person that I've ever investigated, and I've investigated 4 serial killers.
Would that be the
Those-
reason
those
there's...
coats? It's the clothes too,
He did have a penchant for smoking jackets.
the cigarette and the whole thing was just completely humorless. If everybody's standing up and clapping, he'd be the one sitting in a chair doing nothing.
It's disturbing as shit.
One member left, the one known as Disco?
Oh, disco. I mean, the other one, look, they're all, look, I know we took that class. I don't know if it's his fault or if it's, you know. I mean, I tried to find a photo in all of this evidence where, you know, it seems like on the surface, trying to navigate a world full of people who have no heart and soul. And maybe that's what, but at the end of the day, just the things that we all take for granted as part of the social contract of humanity.
So after the booklet, there is also what?
There appears to be a gatefold vinyl LP titled Electric Six Fire.
This one's got the fixed logo. They finally fixed that logo. Because they had the 2 white, 4 white, they like forgot to get the...
With 13 songs on it.
I always wanted to be a DJ, but I never had the record. But now this is the record.
Were you aware that this is a reissue box set?
Yes, it is my understanding that this is also available on standalone LP and compact disc.
I'll tell you, if we could have left these boxes unredacted, we would have, but it was absolutely impossible. Where it would have put us as an agency, some of this stuff could never get out. Who's going to see this? But the way we gathered some of this evidence also is perhaps the reason why. We tried. You know, the people that these people surrounded themselves with, they were not good people.
And what is the second record?
There appears to be another vinyl LP, which is entitled Future Events Such as These, and it's the Wild Bunch years.
1996 to 2003.
So it seems to focus on little-known music and tracks that may have led up to the release of this album and or happened around the time of the album. Based on the subtitles on the back, it looks like a mix of live material, unreleased demos, something from an unreleased Wild Bunch video game soundtrack from 1997.
These I don't know what they are.
And was there any other correlating material, sir, that would provide any sort of insight into the contents of this box?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Honestly, at the end of the day, it's not the band that I blame, it's the people.
We appreciate your help in this. We'll continue to keep you abreast of any future findings such as these.
Please do, we would love to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, real pieces of shit.
And quite frankly, it's sickening to me.
It's sickening to all of us. Thanks for taking me through it.
Thank you very much.